Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and in today's episode we're going to be doing a full test and a review of Battlbox Mission 36 Casualty Response Kit. So stick with me. Welcome back everybody, and thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, today we're going to be doing a full test and review of Battlbox Mission 36 Mass Casualty Response Kit. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new episodes or our daily giveaways. And make sure you smash that notification button so you don't miss anything. Also, we have a new round of our Amazon gift card giveaways, and to enter, you must be a subscriber and share this video using the YouTube tools in the watch page below. We also pick winners in the very next episode, so if you enter on this particular giveaway, you'll find out who the winner is on the very next episode. For those of you who follow us on our channel, you know we love Battlbox, as they usually have some pretty awesome and interesting themes month to month. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Battlbox, they are a monthly subscription service that has several tier levels, from Basic, Advanced, Pro, and Pro Plus. And this month is, like I said, a Mass Casualty Response Kit. And this is the actual breakdown card, and you can pause that and check some of that stuff out. But as you can see, this is chock full of some pretty awesome gear. The very first item on the list is the North American Rescue Trauma Dressing. Now this is very similar, not exact, to an Israeli bandage. It is designed to help you hold a lot of pressure on a very serious, deep, gashing wound from either a stab or a gunshot, whether you're dealing with arterial bleeding or venous bleeding. And if it is arterial bleeding, it's especially dangerous, considering the fact that it is a direct pathway from the pulsing of your heart, which is, you're going to see a lot of spurting blood. But an easy way to be able to tell that is venous blood is a lot darker and it kind of flows out kind of smooth, as where arterial bleeding is very bright red and it's pulsating. So this next item is pretty cool. This is actually a nitrile glove dispenser. You kind of can put this on your web belt or any other packer that you want, but you can have a pack of nitrile gloves in here. But once these are kind of set in there, you can just grip into the elastic pouch, and just like a tissue box, you just pull them out so you can keep your hands sanitary and clean and not worry about infecting people when they have severe injuries. The next item is actually pretty cool. This is a tourniquet / trauma shear pouch, and we went ahead and put our own cat tourniquet in this pouch, just kind of show you a visual reference that it will fit a full-size tourniquet. And additionally, they didn't supply the tourniquet, which was a little disappointing. However, they kind of made up for a little bit with the very next item, and they actually added medical trauma shears. Now we'll actually do a little bit of simulated testing, because we do know really good trauma shears should be able to cut through just about anything. Triage Marker kit with LED lights, and this pack is actually pretty freaking cool. This is designed for low light or no light operations. When you guys have some medical professionals out in the field and you do field trauma work and you need to be able to identify who has a situation, there are a lot of ways to make those identifiers, but in low light and no light conditions, there's not a lot of good ways to do it. So they have these 4-color LEDs. Red basically means they're going to die. It's a severe emergency. You got to get them help right away. Yellow annotates that they are stable, they are okay, but you need to keep an eye on them. You need to keep observation. Green is designed, it's kind of like green, good to go. And then blue is designed for when you're basically dead. They're the final priority. You get rid of them when everyone else has been taken care of. The next item up is the Halo chest seals, and you get 2 seals in this pack, and they are a very important wound care kit for emergency response. Now they're very similar in the design for the hyphen, the things that you see in a lot of IFAK kits, you see them on Amazon. And the reason why these things are really, really important is the fact that chest seals actually are for gunshot wounds, stab wounds, very, very serious punctures. When it is a 3-sided seal, and it's designed for your back or your chest. The next item up is this rescue litter. Now, if you don't know what this is actually in the stretcher litter category. Now, these things are massive. Most of them are rated for about 500 pounds, which are as strong or stronger than kind of like you would say your hammock. But it's designed to be a very cost-effective, very rapid deployment situation in a mass casualty event, active shooter scenario, where you're able to get wounded individuals and patients out of the affected area as quickly as possible. But they're also really effective for just normal patient movement when stretchers are thin and there's just a lot of chaos going on. These things are amazing. Next up is this Combat Medic Bag, and this is freaking amazing. It's not like I would say the top tier ones, but this will definitely do in a pinch. It's got a really nice Velcro patch set there, so you can put your blood type on there, designated as a first aid kit. There's a lot of different compartments to compartmentalize the priority of where you want to keep your gear. But additionally, something that we find really awesome is there is this padded over the shoulder strap, so you can keep this over the shoulder. Additionally, when you're going to be storing this on a pack, there is some MOLLE attachments and some webbing, so you can put this on a larger backpack. And to be able to actively move very quickly with this, there is a padded waistband section, so you can move through this and be able to kind of just reach over to your side and get to the gear you need very, very quickly. So in this pack, they had a few goodies. A Tactical Combat Casualty care card, and it kind of lets people know like the name of the individual, their gender. You get as much information as you can, depending on how responsive or awake or conscious they are. And it also comes with a Sharpie and some medical tape, so you can attach it to the individuals. Secondly, we have some blood type markers, and you can put this, like I said, on top of the bag. You can put this on a morale hat. You can put this on anywhere you need to, but you can designate your particular blood type. So if you run into an emergency situation, you end up being injured, you can actually label yourself appropriately, so people know that if they get a blood transfusion, they know exactly what type of blood to give you without any guesswork. Then last but not least, this is a whole bunch of bands that are very similar to the low light LEDs they have. This is just for normal daytime operations that are labeled from red, yellow, green, and blue. Same as before, red being extremely serious situation, yellow being they're stable, you need to keep the eye on them though. Green means it's just a minor injury, and blue means they're dead. So, you know, if people are going through and they see these universal labelings, they know exactly at what priority they need to pay attention to the patients. Last, and certainly not least, is the Knife of the Month Club. This is a Fox Knives ERT rescue knife, and this knife is actually pretty cool. It's one of the better ones that I've seen. It has its own special holster, so if you're going to wear this on a duty belt, you're good to go. It comes with a blade tag clip, and it's going to be right there visible because of the bright high visibility orange. You're going to know exactly where it is. However, if you choose to keep it in your pocket, you can quite easily, but it comes out pretty simply by popping this section open, and it'll just come out. So let's say you're wearing this in your pocket. It's got a good spot for a lanyard so you don't lose it. And right here, you'll notice on the outside, there is a glass breaker. So if you need to get someone in and out of a vehicle, break glass, and help get them out of a dangerous situation, you can quite effectively. Additionally, there's a flathead and a Phillips screwdriver. I love the fact that they did it in the closed position, so you can kind of actually wrench down and unscrew and tighten things as you need to. But then with the flipper design of this knife, which is also the flathead screwdriver, you have a serrated portion for things like seatbelts. You have an extremely sharp blade. And then I guess after you're done rescuing people, you need a beer and you kind of need to relax. You got the bottle opener at the very, very end. All in all, in my personal opinion, I think Mission 36 is absolutely fantastic. As you guys saw, there's only a few things we could really get away with testing effective without actually being in a real emergency, and that is because that is just the last place you want to be or want to be witnessing a traumatic event. But I think this is, for I guess you would say as a current event, is extremely valuable considering all of the crazy crap that's been going on in our country, from Texas and Las Vegas, not to mention all the stuff that goes around the world every single day. So using this as a really good platform for a rapid deployment emergency response kit to kind of build upon and make your own, I think they did a fantastic job for especially the crazy cheap price point, given the fact that this particular knife ranges between 120 and 150 bucks on its own, and the fact that if you're a Pro Plus subscriber, you're pretty much getting the rest of that for free, which in my personal opinion is a freakishly amazing value. The winner of yesterday's Amazon gift card giveaway is William Keller. Congratulations, William Keller. You're the winner, so definitely comment on the back end of our channel so we can get your contact details. But that's just about it for now, and if you enjoyed our talking points overview and testing of Mission 36 from Battlbox, definitely give this video a big thumbs up and share this out with your friends and family in your social media networks so we can keep growing, thriving, and making awesome videos for you guys. But that is about it for now. Hope you guys have an absolute wonderful day. I'm out.